welcome to Local Business News Shop Around the Corner. I'm Rebecca Calapi, and today we are doing our first St. Clair Shores business, small business owner with Michael Agnello. Michael, thank you for joining me and taking the time today to chat.
No, thank you. It's a pleasure.
All right. So first, I have to start by saying you have the coolest autocorrect on my phone, because my phone today is telling me I have an interview with Michael Agnello.
He was a good artist too.
He wasn't bad, right?
Right.
So you're in good company. Good company. So you are widely known through St. Clair Shores, maybe one of St. Clair Shores' sons, I think we could say. Definitely for Lake Shore, the school district here. Tell us, how did you get started in the jewelry business, and how long have you been in business?
I got started in the business because God put me here. I was at Central Michigan University and decided I didn't want to go back after 2 years. And my sister was Miss Michigan at the time. Her crown broke, and I went with her to the jewelers to pick up her crown after it was being fixed. Met the jeweler and chatted with them for a while, and got to know the owner a bit. Then a couple weeks later, my other sister said, "You know what? I really want to go buy myself a ring. Would you go with me?" So of course, went there. The owner said, "School starts pretty soon." I said, "No, I'm not going back this year." He said, "You want to work for me?" I said, "No, I have other plans of what I want to do." In my mind, I thought I really wanted to run a Christian camp for kids, and the jewelry store was not at all in my plan. He said, "Come on, just come and try it. Work for a little while with me and see what you think." So in a very short time, I became his manager and worked for him for 20 years, and then reopened in the same spot where I've been for 31 years. So it's 51 years I've been in the business.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, a long time.
So what was it that made you decide jewelry and gems and these beautiful pieces that you have?
It was really just a progression of things. Shortly after I started, I decided I wanted to know everything there was to know if I was going to do this, and I still wasn't convinced that's what I was going to do. So I then studied with the Gemological Institute of America, became certified, worked with our jewelers at the time, and learned everything there was to know about manufacturing and fabrication. And it was my goal to know everything there was to know about the whole process. And from buying, back in those days, you really had to work at the buying part of it, because you had to make notes. You had to study through this one, through that one, through this one, through connections to find, now we can do it all on the internet in one poke of your finger. But in those days, it took a lot of work to really learn the who's and all the facts, and to find out who to buy from. And it's been a fun process, especially over the last 31 years that it's been my store. Because once it was my store, then I had complete control. And I've grown to be in the top 5% in the country, which is an awesome place to be, so that I can offer the absolute coolest, best stuff at the best prices. It's a fun journey.
Want to win big while supporting local? The LBN Alerts Valentine's Dinner Giveaway is officially live. We're giving away prizes to 100 winners, plus 5 grand prize Valentine's dinner packages. It's free to enter. Just head to localbiznews.net to learn more and register for LBN Alerts. Sign up by February 9th. Let's celebrate the businesses that make our towns great.
Your part in the store, what do you do most in the store? Do you design pieces?
According to my employees, I just sit around at my desk the most.
Well, you look online. YouTube.
Just kidding. I'm all the merchandise that comes in is really me. It's me, seeking the best stuff I can find in the world to find what I think is going to be a home run with customers. and that's really the biggest part of my niche is I love the designing part of it, and I still do some designing, but unfortunately I don't get as much time to do that as I would like. But when a customer really wants that unique piece that's out there, I love it when people let me get as creative as I can be and don't restrict me.
That sounds wonderful. It sounds like a nice combination of business, science, and art.
Yeah, that's a good comment. It really is. A couple of weeks ago, I woke up, which I often do in the middle of the night when I get my best thoughts, and I really thought I really need to talk with my employees. Our goal just needs to be to make a difference in people's lives. Not the goal of making money. The money will come as long as you're really out there to tune into the customer and find out exactly what they want, to give them the best service you possibly can. That's really should be our goal, and not just selling jewelry. But jewelry is a cool thing to sell because it's an emotional thing to sell. You're very often connecting somebody with an heirloom that's going to be around for generations, not just. And all of our staff works just like that. They get so close to their customers. I have a customer that was after selling engagement. I have an employee that after selling an engagement ring was asked to stand up in their wedding. You know,
Love that.
I mean, that's how close my employees get with their customers. I mean, they all have a following, and I just sold. We just sold about 4 weeks ago. A gal was in buying a diamond bracelet for her newly born niece, and that made 5 generations of that family that I've sold.
Aww.
Which is a very cool thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, so it's more than just selling jewelry. It's really trying to make a difference.
Yeah. And you do make a difference in other ways too. You are huge in the community and in the school district as well.
We are. I really believe in. I've tried to convey this back when Lakeshore was kind enough to give me the honor of speaking at their commencement a couple of years ago. I tried to convey to these kids, it's, you know, your goal really should be to see how much you can give away. It's something that we've been given a biblical promise that it'll come back to you. It said, give it away. It'll, you know, freely. It'll come back to you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and flowing over. And every time we give, we're so busy the next day, it's hard to even handle it. And God gives us that promise. You can take it to the bank. He said it, not me.
Looking for the best local businesses? Stop searching and start discovering. Our directory lets you sort by city and type to find exactly what you need, plus links to our exclusive interviews and business contact information. Rediscover an old favorite or find your next favorite spot at localbiznews.net. Check it out now.
So it's important for you to give back to the kids too.
Absolutely. All of our watch batteries and minor repairs that we do, all that money gets donated back to children's charities. Right now, we're collecting for Champ Life, which is an awesome organization that I also give my time to on Mondays. We work with at-risk kids, and it's a really cool, fun thing to do. We have, you know, terrific game times and skits and fun things that we do, all with a biblical background to it. So it's really cool to try and help these kids out. Starting with we feed them first, and then we play with them, and then we share the gospel with them. It's pretty cool.
Very nice. And before we wrap it up, give us the deets on where you're located, how we can see you online. If you're on
we are at
social.
31500 Harper in St. Clair Shores, which is between 13 Mile and Masonic on the east side of the street. Easy to see us, big giant sign out front in the Diamond Center Plaza. And you can also go online at michaelagnellojewelers.com and give us a call, and we'll chat with you and help you through whatever needs you might have, including, I didn't bring up, besides selling jewelry, we also buy jewelry. And by that, especially these crazy gold prices that are out there right now and crazy silver prices, we are buying, and we are voted the best place to sell your gold in Macomb County. But on top of that, we will help you organize your estate. Unfortunately, your relative just died, and awesomely, they left you all that stuff, that big box. Bring us the whole box. Don't assume that Auntie Sue didn't have the money to have something fine. You might be shocked. And we'll go through all of that, divide it, separate it, and then give you a price on what we're willing to pay for it. And most people are blown away and excited with what we'll do for them.
All right, that sounds great. Michael, it was great chatting with you. I hope you stay warm today. Yeah.
It is chilly out there. Woo. It's warm in here, though. Come on the storage. 70 plus degrees.
Do you still have the cookie table next to the door?
We do. We make cookies, and another little bonus, little extra thing. Come in on a Thursday. I always cook big meals on a Thursday, and all customers are welcome to eat.
Oh, no kidding. Okay. Sparkles and food. Love it. All right, Michael, thank you for joining us again.
Thank you.
Jewelers in St. Clair Shores.
Been a pleasure. Thank you.